That went well, I thought. I thought that
Yeah, it did. It was really great that we had 3 people. So this is a big day. We've been prepping for today for a while, and now we're ready to go. The things we're going to try to do today are put the foundation in place for the baby stay. We have purchased some epoxy and some thickener to be able to build a base that's going to go under the G10. We've made the platform, the G10 platform, that's going to hold that in place. This morning I've cut some wedges that we can use above the deck to clamp it up against the deck on one side, and we'll use C-clamps through the hatch for the other side. We have a hot day today, so I put the epoxy in the freezer so it'll cool. That way it'll go off slower. I mean, one of the things we're going to need working time here. So we're going to be sanding one side of the G10 so we get good adhesion between the foundation and the thickener. We're going to be filling out to the end so that wherever the bolts are and wherever the stainless steel plate is, that area is filled solid. The plate won't extend all the way to the end of the G10, so we don't have to worry about the very ends of the G10 if we're short of material. I did a rough drawing of the section of the deck and the G10, and I've estimated that we're going to need about 60 fluid ounces of material, and we have about 50 something, so we can't do the whole underside of the plank, but I don't think that's going to be necessary either. So we're going to use some alcohol and clean this off really well with alcohol.
Okay.
We're going to drill some holes. We're going to drill some holes and then use wire ties that'll go through those holes, and we're going to tie a string that goes through the hole in the deck, so we have a way to pull the wire ties through the deck while we're pushing this up. We'll mix up thickened epoxy and put it on here, and it's going to be pretty thick. It's got to be 3/4 of an inch thick, so it's going to be quite a bit of epoxy on there. So the epoxy is going to be thicker than the consistency of peanut butter, quite a bit thicker. So then above the deck we're going to have these 2 wedges, and the wire tie will go over the top of the wedges, and we can then tighten it by sliding the wedges. So that's going to clamp one side of the piece up, and then we have C-clamps in there that are going to go through the hatch and clamp the other side up. So we're going to have a very short window to get all that done. Once the prep's going to take us a little bit, but then the actual epoxy, we have maybe 10 minutes of working time.
Oh my gosh, that's really short. Okay.
Well, but that's why it may be longer because I've refrigerated it. So we'll see. So we made this simple tool, and the way it works is it's actually turning backwards from tightening the nuts, so it tightens this together as we're using it. The width of this is the same width as the slot, so I'm able to wiggle it in there. And then all I have to do is wallow out all the balsa.
Kind of like a dentist.
Yep. And that's all ready to fill when we're ready. Okay. Pull it up. There you go. Pull it. Slow it. Work with me, Ben.
All right.
There you go.
Now,
You don't want to get ahead of me.
put that in here like that.
Small one on the bottom, right? Now put the top one in under the. Pull the hoop up. Pull the loop up. Pull the loop up. There you go. Now put the other one. It's good. You got to use your fingers on the loop. Okay. There. Wedge it tight. Good.
All right.
That worked well. You see what you got to do?
Yep. All right.
But you can't get ahead of it. You gotta work.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Take this. You know, you need to take the slack out quickly. But then I need to be able to feed it past the clamps and get it lined up before you tension it.
Right.
I'm just opening the epoxy right now. I'm going to put pumps in those, and we're going to prime those pumps, and then we're going to pump out roughly, I'm guessing around 24 ounces of resin.
That went well, I thought. I thought that
Yeah, it did. It was really great that we had 3 people.